Hi. So yeah, we just finished the 2 days. The first day was a few months ago, and the second day of querying the law, and just gathered to have a conversation about the project. So yeah, it's been a very interesting process for me as well. From the time you guys had a meeting with me to talk about the report at the stage that it was, and how we kind of thought through it over these few months, right? And personally, I would say that it's been a very important time for me because, like I said, I have not been a part of queer spaces for some time now, and it gave me a chance to not just reconnect but also hear so many people in the same room after a really long time, which was very interesting given the number of legal developments that's happened, from Navtej to NALSA to the various High Court decisions. So it's like a good opportunity to hear these people who have been part of the movement for a very long time, right? So anyways, to just get started, I just wanted to ask you guys your initial thoughts on what queering the law is about. I know that it's changed over the months. So, what if somebody would come and ask, so guys, what is this project about? What would your response be?
Okay, so I think just to give you some background to the work we've done generally in this space, I think 2.5 years ago we decided that a couple of us in office are passionate about gender sexuality and law because that's work we had also done in university and wanted to kind of carry it forward into our workspaces. And at that point of time, the transgender rights bill had come out and they had sought comments on it. So we decided, let's go ahead, let's take this opportunity, let's submit some comments, and we also deposed before the parliament committee that was set up for the same. Thereafter, we were right, we don't want to end with this one project. Let's think about the body of work that we can potentially do in this sector. So the second thing, at that point of time, while NALSA had come out, Navtej Johar was not out. So largely the legal system continued to be inaccessible in many ways for LGBT plus persons. And we thought one of the people who was working with us at that point of time was Danish. She was involved in this project, and what he recommended was that you need a manual for the community that can probably guide them through how you can navigate the legal regime in its existing form in various areas. So identity, education, finances, family, etc. So at that stage, we decided to go out. We did a bunch of interviews with the community and some of the organizations working in this space, and we identified certain key themes that require intervention, and we came out with a manual. Right after we came out with the manual, Navtej Johar was out. So we were like, we've submitted comments on a bill. We've kind of provided guidance on how you can navigate the legal system as it is, which is largely exclusionary. But now you have the precedent of NALSA and Navtej Johar. So the next thing that you need to do, the logical next step, is to re-look at substantive law. We need to ensure that queer folks shouldn't have to constantly struggle in terms of accessing a legal system which is inherently exclusionary of them. So I think the logical next step for us was to kind of rethink substantive law and think about how to make that LGBT inclusionary. And that is largely the theme of queering the law.
Yeah.